welcome back to another episode of Wrestle Chat with your host, K-Dog
and E-Boy.
Oh boy, what do we got this week? We got some exciting news for you. To start off, some exciting returns. Well, returns, signees. You guys know what we're talking about. Nick Nemeth, Dolph Ziggler, Matt Cardona, Zack Ryder, returning.
And
yes.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in...
Joe Hendry has signed a full-time, not a part-time, a full-time contract with...
WWE.
Now, Hendry, I think he's going to start off in NXT. What do you think?
He's already started off in NXT.
No, but I mean, start off, with his full-time contract.
Yeah, he just had a match for the AAA Mixed Tag Team Championships against Ethan Page and Chelsea Green.
Yeah, AAA.
AAA, yeah, but they were on...
But I'm saying,
But this was on NXT, right. Gold Rush.
Right, but I'm saying, do you think he will be an NXT wrestler, or they will move
He's already an NXT wrestler. The T-shirt they put out had the NXT branding on it.
So you're saying he's going to be a NXT starter?
100%. They want to build up his popularity a little bit more, and then they'll bring him up to the main roster, do a huge pop around the Royal Rumble, is the very likely idea.
All right. Probably we could see that happening. I also see with Joe Hendry, okay, you have to agree. Jordynne Grace, red hot, white hot, whatever hot you want to say.
Sure.
And then she shows up to WWE.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And when she shows up to WWE, what happens?
They drop the ball. But I disagree with that. I think that she will bounce back when she gets to the main roster.
They've already dropped the ball. Does anyone care? That's where I feel they might...
This is the problem with the IWC, is the fact that they give up on things too easily. She will get better. She will get her opportunities. It will happen. I think it's going to happen sooner than later.
But they dropped the ball.
Because they need a babyface to battle JC again.
Right, but
because Tatum's going to be up against Izzy now.
All right.
Spoilers for Gold Rush if you haven't seen it.
But we're not talking about Jordynne Grace here. We're talking about Joe Hendry. And I feel WWE might do the same Jordynne Grace crap
they did. It depends on if they let him keep his theme song. If they Def Rebel him, he's doomed.
Oh, they're going to Def Rebel.
Because the theme song is 90% of the gimmick right now.
Hold on. They won't Def Rebel him. Because remember, Def Rebel's done early next year. Why would they give him a Def Rebel theme if they know it's done early next year?
They might give him a new theme, and a new theme wouldn't be helpful for him.
They have to let him sing it though, because remember, he's a musician and a singer.
Well, he's just much better Elias now.
or he's not Elias. He's Elijah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they bring him back soon.
Feel the righteousness with Elijah. Come, follow the path of light.
No one wants him, but they will bring him back eventually.
Yeah.
Joe Hendry is going to be a huge star if they use him properly.
Right.
But they have to use him properly, and that remains to be seen.
Yeah. And now with Matt Cardona and Ziggler, we've already got word as to what the deal is. Ziggler, one-off, because he's still with TNA. One off just for the hell of it. Just for the pop.
I like that he wore his Nemeth gear, but he was Ziggler.
Well, he wore his Nemeth gear, but he still had DZ somewhere on his gear.
Yeah, on his boots, I think. But it had Wanted Man all over the tights. And I was like, yeah, Nemeth is still being Nemeth.
Yeah.
Because this is the best version of Nemeth.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
He just keeps getting better year to year.
Oh, 100%.
That said, Cardona was cool to see. I do not understand the decision to make him Zack Ryder again for the nostalgia, maybe. But he got a bigger pop as Cardona on NXT.
Well, remember Matt Cardona in the interviews that he said, first time he mentioned, he goes, Zack Ryder is dead. That was his first thing.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, he's okay with it. And he's already talked to the fans, and he's like, anyone who's still hung up on Zack Ryder's dead, what I said when I first got released, they're not real fans because they don't understand it, because I've learned from it.
No,
which I totally agree with them. But here's the thing with that. is that because of that, he even said WWE will only bring him back if he's okay as Zack Ryder. And I guess he finally realized, you know what? Zack is never going to be dead, and I'll take it.
Okay, here's my thing about that. He built himself up as Matt Cardona for 4 years. Let
The
him
complete,
be.
well, he did say it, the Deathmatch King, Indie God.
Look, he was great as Matt Cardona. Let him be Matt Cardona on the main roster. You will sell 1 million t-shirts. He will be a huge star. You got to give him the chance to be himself. It would be big.
At this point, he's already said it, that he's already agreed that with Zack Ryder, and he did say he kept Zack Ryder boots at all times.
I don't like that he's Zack Ryder.
Well,
I think he built himself up, and he deserves a chance to be himself again.
Well, he also did say every day he wakes up, he looks at the Zack Ryder boots and says, today will be the day.
I don't want him to be Zack Ryder.
He's okay with it. WWE wants it. Let it be.
Can we at least give him the Matt Cardona theme? It's so much better than
if you're Zack Ryder, you've got to have radio silence, or in their case now just radio. But for you guys who don't know, Matt Cardona has been officially signed to WWE with the same contract that he had in TNA, which is whenever we need you, we call you, you come, and you could still do independent shows. How do you feel about that deal for Matt Cardona?
No, I would rather them sign him flat out, but I know they're not going to do that. They have a Legends deal with him. It's nice to see that he's getting, a Legends deal and he's getting T-shirt sales, and that's all well and good. But the big problem with this is that Cardona, I think he's selling himself short, man. He was one of the top things on the Indies. He should be Matt Cardona. He should have his...
Well, he is Matt Cardona in the Indies. They're letting him be Matt Cardona in the Indies.
But he needs to have his gimmick here. It will kill on the main roster, and they just don't see the vision.
Whoa.
Make him the next member of the Vision. I don't know. Give him something.
Nah. Also, did you guys know, even you, did you guys know that John Cena said that he's the reason he came back because he kept asking for a year?
Speaking of John Cena, let's get into our next topic.
Well, the next topic is...
It's Shamus.
Mm-hmm.
So, Shamus is out. And that sucks, to be honest, man. I was really looking forward to seeing him go very deep in the tournament, possibly winning the thing. Everyone says it's Gunther, but who wouldn't like to see Shamus face John Cena one last time? That was a legendary rivalry.
Right. But you know that Cena spoiled that already by talking highly about Gunther,
don't do that,
saying
though.
He's the future, saying he will carry the company, he's the next big deal.
It doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to win. That could be a subversion of expectations. And a Sheamus versus Cena final match would be poetic and very interesting, considering he also gave Edge his final match in WWE.
Cena wants to put over Gunther. He gave it away.
I don't blame him for doing that because Gunther still has a lot of years on him.
And he says Gunther will be the future and carry the company.
Making him a monster heel is a very good idea, but he was already a monster heel. But he was
never a monster heel. He was that old school, 50s, 60s
But you're not understanding that. He was dominant. That's what I mean by he was a monster.
But monster and dominant are different.
You have to be right about everything.
No, but it's different.
Dominant heel. Very dominant heel. And more importantly
he was like Ox Baker.
Great. I'm trying to say something.
I know, but I'm just saying...
Don't interrupt me.
I know. I'm just saying he was like Ox Baker. That's what I'm just trying to get the clarification.
No, he was like... Okay.
Well, he did say one of his inspirations was Ox Baker. One of them.
Yeah, fair enough. Where the hell was I even on train of thought?
We're talking about Sheamus and...
No, that I know. Gunther is going to be the future of the company. I truly do believe that. As a dominant heel. He kind of lost his mojo with the tap out to Jey Uso. I still do not understand
that ruined both of them.
I don't like that. I think he should have just gotten the pin on him. But hey, we can't go back in time. But this might fix him. Him destroying John Cena, which is going to be the right move. And squashing him would be the ultimate way to get Gunther over as a heel. To end Cena's career would be huge for him.
And that's
probably why they brought back Symphony 9 as his theme song, which I was really happy to see on Monday. Who's not happy to see Symphony 9 back?
This guy.
People were losing their minds.
Do you know who this guy is? This guy over here. You know who he is?
Your imaginary friend Steve?
No. The IWC. This guy.
Uh-huh.
This guy. This guy from the IWC.
So your imaginary friend, the IWC.
You know that the IWC went on and said why they changed his theme. They went and cried about that.
Why? Who doesn't like Symphony 9? It's his best theme.
I'm pointing at them.
It's new school fans that don't understand that he used to be a killer as Walter. They basically gave him back his Walter theme. And I'm happy about that.
And I'm sad that Shamus is injured. But
extremely sad that Shamus is injured.
But he's got a history of shoulder injuries.
We likely get another surprise in the last time is now tournament now. But honestly, at the expense of Shamus, it's not worth it. I'm not happy about this at all. Please get better soon, Shamus.
Yeah,
we
sending
wish you the best.
Well wishes, and don't injure that shoulder again, because we don't want you to finally lose that shoulder.
I think that he might be done, though. I hope not.
I hope not. But moving on, something that's a little controversial with fans, both IWC and fans outside of IWC, even people who've been in the company, like Jimmy Corderas brought it up too. For a snippet is lazy booking 101 in the men's war game. And what are we talking about? Look at the baby faces. Did they really just say, "Oh, Sami Zayn shouldn't be in it. Let's just replace him. Who could we replace him with? Here, you're free."
Cody Rhodes.
Well, Cody wasn't in last year. They just randomly went.
He was not in it last year.
You're free.
Zayn was in it last year. Punk was in it last year.
Oh yeah, it wasn't Cody.
Reigns was in it last year.
Yes.
So most of the field from last year is here.
All they went was, "You're free, go do it."
Which doesn't make any sense, because just because Cody and Roman teamed up once doesn't mean they became instant friends. It's not a Goku-Vegeta relationship just because they teamed once. Did you see they hugged each other on Raw? That's crazy. Where did that relationship come from?
Lazy booking 101 from the creatives. Do better. People have already cried and said, "We don't want the Bloodline story anymore because we're tired of it. We want you to move on. Let Roman do something else. Let the Usos do something else." What are you doing?
What I find absolutely crazy is that that they're doing, like AEW, for example, has been shit on for having terrible booking. But I'd argue in the last 2 months, they've had extremely good booking.
I'll stop you there. Death Riders versus Darby. A little overbooked. People are tired of it. This should be done.
But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that Women's Blood and Guts.
That was the most random crap because...
No. It set up a huge storyline between Megan Bayne and Toni Storm and the whole Mina Shirakawa thing. It's huge.
Well, look. 3 wrestlers that were in an actual storyline were injured, so they just randomly said, you go.
It created a really good story about Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa.
But everybody hated that...
you don't like the Timeless Love Bombs?
No. But
let's talk about that. No. Wednesday was fantastic.
No, I'm saying that people hated that Chris Statlander and Mercedes were in it because they said they don't need their feud intertwined. They already have their feud outside. They don't need to be a part of this.
Yeah, that's fine.
That was a big hate.
That match was still brilliant.
The only thing I didn't like that Sky Blue bled immediately as going in. Couldn't you give us a little bit of time before you start?
It's weapons. What are you gonna do?
I know, but it wasn't even like 2 seconds. Give us a little bit of time. Give us at least 5 minutes.
I know we've gone off topic, so let's get back to it. I do think the field for the War Games match is stacked. Outside of Brock Lesnar, no, should not have brought him into this match. There's no point. But I don't like
Lesnar either.
But that's just me. I don't think he needs to be in this. I think they could have easily picked a different person.
I understand because former Heyman guy. I understand.
Okay, but I don't like. Hear me out. Lesnar. How stupid this is. How many times has Heyman screwed Brock in the last 3 years?
Forget 3 years. Let's go back to day one with Big Show. With RVD.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, he was gone then.
No, yeah.
With Big Show.
Mm-hmm.
Then comes back with CM Punk. Then they team up again. then with Cesaro, then he leaves, comes back. Then for a very long time they're together, and then with Roman, and then he gets back together, and
It's
then
like 4 times.
7 times.
It's much more like 4, but
no,
yeah.
I've already counted. He screwed him over 7 times.
Again, it doesn't matter how many times. It doesn't make any damn sense. That is lazy booking.
It's just
he's a former Heyman guy. That's fine. You might as well bring back Curtis Axel.
Forget Curtis Axel. You have The Miz. Could have put The Miz in. He's a former Heyman
when
guy.
When is The Miz a former Heyman guy?
When The Miz didn't win Tough Enough, Heyman was the one who put the word out for him. He put the word out for him and said, you should sign this guy. This guy's got talent. Then when he went to OVW...
Okay, but he's not an actual on-screen Heyman guy. We're talking about on-screen Heyman guys.
When he went to OVW, Heyman was his manager in OVW.
Okay.
And then Heyman after said, your time's up here. Go to WWE.
Okay, but The Miz is in a feud with Carmelo Hayes. That doesn't make any sense.
I know, but I'm just saying, if you're bringing former Heyman guys that are like,
I'd prefer
The Miz.
anyone who's not Lesnar, to be honest. That said, exciting match for the most part. I don't understand why Logan Paul is now a Paul Heyman guy. It doesn't make any sense to me, but I guess they're really trying to push him.
Screw you, Paul.
Third new member of the Vision. Don't know if that's going to stick. I think it might just be for War Games, but we will see.
Yeah.
If that is...
Says the guy who got tsunamied and speared by them. Oh, yeah, I love you guys now.
Yeah, that was...
Make it make sense.
I guess it was his initiation into the Vision. I mean, I think Ethan Page would have been a much better option for this match, but that's just me. I think Ethan Page would be a perfect member of the Vision, but that's just me. They'd rather put him with Chelsea Green. He's doing great with her, but he's not a comedian. He's a great wrestler, and they should be using him to his fullest potential. And I got to be honest,
they're doing better than AEW ever did.
They are.
I'm sorry.
They are.
I'm sorry.
Tony dropped the ball with Ethan Page. He also dropped the ball with Ricky Stark. But we're not going to get too much into that.
War Games, excited. Survivor Series, excited. That's all.
To be honest, and it is going to be controversial, I'm actually a little more excited for the women's War Games match than I am the men's. AJ Lee, Becky Lynch, very likely to happen.
Bang!
Exciting. Very exciting. But I don't see the babyface women winning that match. I see the heels taking that. The field is just too stacked on the heels side.
Maxine should be the one to get pinned to set up a
Maxine's not in the War Games match.
So they pulled her out. Oh, good.
She was never in the War Games match. It was supposed to be Rhea. It was Charlotte. It's Alexa, and it's AJ Lee, and I forget the last. It's not Maxine. Maxine.
No, Charlotte's out.
Charlotte's back in. She saved Alexa on Raw.
But did she formally say I'm
Yes,
in?
She did.
Oh yeah.
And Io. It's Io, Rhea, Charlotte, Alexa, which is 4, and AJ versus the Kabuki Warriors,
Nia,
Lash, and Becky. That's a stacked card, man. And we have Dominic.
I could take without Nia and Becky.
And we have Dominic Mysterio versus Cena 2 at Survivor Series. Very fingers crossed that he wins back the IC title.
Not happening.
And gets a huge career win over John.
Not happening, but this is a big boost.
No, it seems like that is 100% happening. Why would John have another match with him just to beat him again? That would bury him. Dom needs a win over John Cena.
Mysterio.
Cena wants to give back to the business. This is how you do it. You make a new star.
Did you see the ovation that Dom's got after that match?
Sure, but Dom needs a win over him. It's important.
I think
his credibility.
I think this match will be so good that he's going to let Dom get so much in this match and make him seem stronger than he is. That's what he's going to do. Mm-hmm. That's what I think.
All right. Well, we're excited for War Games, but you know what we're not excited about? Adam Cole, baby. He's out, and we don't know if he's ever coming back. And personally, that is a damn shame and a tragedy, and we at this channel are very heartbroken about it.
Yeah.
I love Adam Cole. because she knows how much I love Adam Cole. I have 2 Undisputed Era shirts. I love everything about Adam Cole, and the fact that he won't ever hold AEW gold,
or just gold in general,
or gold anymore in general, he deserves a world title run. He absolutely does. Will he get one? Probably not. And that's a damn shame.
It is.
He is one of the best workers on the planet. He is incredible. He's never had a bad match to me. I'm so heartbroken that Adam Cole might be gone.
Yeah, and this was reported a couple days ago by Mr. Tony Khan himself by mentioning, I don't even know if Adam Cole will return. I don't know if he can. We'll keep you updated, but I highly doubt it'll happen. And then Adam Cole went to Twitter and he goes, yep, as Tony Khan said it's true.
I would have liked him at least come out and tell everybody about it, give him his final hurrah if this is really it. But, hopefully it's not really it. Maybe he'll be able to come back.
Maybe an Edge or Saraya situation where they say no, but he...
We hope one day to see Adam Cole back in the ring.
Yeah, Adam Cole is, as Evoy said it, an amazing talent that will be surely missed by not everybody, but by a lot of people in the wrestling community.
I feel like I'm gonna cry, man. This is a huge blow for the wrestling community.
I know, but Adam Cole has been dealing with injury after injury.
I just hope he's okay.
Years.
At the end of the day, if he can't go anymore, then it's better he doesn't, destroy himself for the business. If he needs to take care of himself, he's had a Hall of Fame career.
Yeah. All the best wishes in your future endeavor, whatever you do, Adam Cole. Whether that's get back in the ring healthy or do something else, all the best to you.
100%.
And we close it off with the biggest news outside of North America. The huge news. Nobody saw this coming. Literally nobody, because we know what this one man said about said other man. Obviously, we can continue to beat around the bush.
Yeah.
Wrestle Kingdom 20.
It's going to be a stacked card.
Exactly. We have Hiroshi Tanahashi. Final ever match in the ring versus Kazuchika Okada. Which, by the way, and from you guys know, Okada left New Japan because he had problems with New Japan management and didn't like that Tanahashi was president. But to everybody's shock, he's willing to be Tanahashi's last opponent. And if you saw the package that they put out for Tanahashi and Okada, because New Japan's putting out packages where like, oh, look at some of Tanahashi's greatest matches. They showed the history between them, and they're like, Tanahashi made Okada.
There's a huge storyline there.
Okada became almost the ace.
Well, because he left. That said, Okada's wrestling quality has dipped since going to the U.S.
Blame Tony Khan, who doesn't know what he's doing.
But I'll tell you this, I'm excited to see New Japan Okada back in a New Japan ring, because it means we're going to get a 5-star, possibly 6-star classic.
Tanahashi's very slow now. He doesn't perform at the levels he used to.
At least a 4-star classic.
At least a 4-star.
But I'm very excited to see
And this is coming from a guy who Tanahashi is in his top 10 favorite wrestlers of all time.
But Tanahashi versus Okada is a dream match.
Was a dream match. Because they've had how many matches now?
For his final match, it's a dream match.
Everybody thought it was going to be Finn Balor because Balor kept talking big about it.
It's like if Kurt Angle could face John Cena for his final match. It's a huge stepping stone. They're synonymous with each other.
Yes, they are.
So this is huge.
It
makes Wrestle Kingdom 20 must-see. More than it already was. Because, of course, we still have the incredible main event.
The title for title. Champion versus champion.
Which is
winner take all.
Still shouldn't be winner take all, but I digress.
But also, other big things going on in Wrestle Kingdom. Well, we'll just quickly side over, but this match, amazing. It was the right opponent. If not Finn Balor, if not Nakamura, Okada is the perfect choice. On top of the fact that the never open weight 6-man tag titles will be defended for the first time at a Wrestle Kingdom, which is a big deal because Yo put a sit-in protest at the previous event and they got it. First time. We're making history here.
Yay, another tag team match on a 6-hour wrestling card.
But this is the first time the never open weight six-man tag titles.
Yes, I get it, because they're never open.
Now, you know what never
They're
open?
always closed.
Yeah, but do you even know what never...
Yeah, of course they do. It's a joke.
It means any weight class can fight.
I'm aware it's a joke, Kashin.
Oh, it's a joke. Oh, a joke. Anyways, but...
That said, this has been your weekly Wrestle Chat.
And you guys better tune in to Wrestle Kingdom 20 because it seems like they're making history. Big time. Big time. Oh, and 100%. By the way, quick before we close out. 2 weeks ago, New Japan put out a list thing that said this is the quickest selling Wrestle Kingdom tickets ever. They sold out when they put it out.
Doesn't surprise me in the slightest. But guys, thank you for joining us.
Well, this has been a great Wrestle Chat.
Yeah.
If you guys like these kinds of videos, you guys like wrestling, video games, and movies, well, this is the channel for you. Tell them, what do they need to do?
Like and share.
Subscribe, and remember, as always, enjoy it. Keep on collecting, and we'll see y'all for another video.
Peace.